YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Desi Lux. I'm back at it with another vid. We watching the JCS vid, Legend of Jeff. Now, I love interrogation vids, true crime vids, all that. So if you want to see more of that, let me know in the comments on social media, bro. I watch everything. Real talk. I'll be on it. But I gotta see why they call Jeff a legend, man. We're gonna tap into Jeff, man. See what's up with him.
Am I under arrest?
Ask the right question off the rip. My man Jeff Bennett's system, he know how it work. My man asked immediately, am I under arrest? Because if you're not, you can just go.
Yeah.
I'm under arrest?
Yeah, I'll explain everything, but before I explain myself to you, before we talk to each other, I need to read your rights, okay?
What am I under arrest for?
Well, like I said, I need to read your rights first. Obviously, the charge is robbery, okay? Yeah, I'll explain everything.
I'm under arrest for robbery?
You are, but let me read your rights real quick, okay? And then I'll explain it all to you. Is that okay? Let me do that real fast? All right, Jeff. Can you read with me? Just read in your head, okay? Before we ask you any questions, you must understand what your rights are. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. Does that make sense?
If somebody knows in the comments, aren't they supposed to Mirandize you before you get to the interrogation room? If they place you under arrest? Or they can wait till they get to the interrogation room and then Mirandize you. Let me know. I don't know.
Do you understand? Do you understand what I read you? Do you comprehend what I read you?
Quiet is the best way to go.
Jeff, I'm just here to talk to you and figure out what happened.
Telling you.
Move you on out.
If you're ever in a situation where you're being interrogated by police,
understand the rights I read to you.
Shut the fuck up. Don't say a motherfucking thing and ask for a lawyer. They can't talk to you as soon as you ask for the lawyer.
This is your chance to talk to us.
Okay, good cop.
I'm the prick.
You look like the prick.
This is Jeff.
Jeff
Jeff
what's
is
up.
a heroin addict and has been for the last 14
Whoa.
years. He is 6'5", weighs 153 pounds, and has now
Damn,
found
Jeff.
himself in the unfortunate circumstance
Gotta be in the
of being
league. He's
charged with
6'5".
armed robbery. This
He
is in
won
the state of
53 though.
Georgia.
You gotta
So
put
if
on
found
like
guilty, they will render him the minimum term of 10 years without parole, up to the maximum term of life in prison. Jeff has been through the system multiple
He get
times over,
life?
and he will know that if indeed found guilty, his sentence will be considerably longer than the minimum 10 years due to his previous convictions.
Whoa, so they're saying he's gonna get like 15, 20, but
Yes or no?
at least.
I'm not asking if you want to talk to me at this point. I just wanted to know, do you understand what I read to you?
Hell
I'm under
no.
arrest.
Yes, you're under arrest.
Get me back to the cell. I don't talk to you.
Ah, my boy dog Jeff. Jeff know what it's talking about. They brought him back? Oh shit.
You gonna be able to pop it open or you need me to?
Jeff know what's up.
Jeff has become somewhat of a cult figure in the domain of interrogation footage. His
Yes?
recognition seems to have grown through his own popularity, as opposed to the notoriety of his crimes, like most others. Conveying the exact reasoning behind this can be tricky, as the interest in this character will no doubt vary by the individual.
Yeah,
Yet
we
we found the most
see
collective
why.
reason can be explained through a single pop culture reference: the anti-hero. While the concept
Shout out
is
to
timeless, the actual
anti-heroes.
term was created
Love
in the realm of
anti-heroes.
modern
I'm a comic
cinema.
book fan,
There's a
you know what I'm
diverse
saying?
number of characters
Deadpool,
passing through the decades
Punisher,
that fit the criteria. Yet perhaps
Venom,
the most textbook example could
Moon
be the
Knight, you know what I'm
protagonist
saying, from the
from
Marvel side,
2003 feature
the
Bad
DC
Santa,
side.
a middle-aged man simply known
Who's
as
an anti-hero
Willie.
over
This
there?
is a character that
Bane?
lies, cheats, steals,
But Bane be a
swears
villain
at
more than he
children,
is a-
drinks an inconceivable amount of alcohol, and is
There's a few.
generally extremely unpleasant
few.
to every single person he comes across.
I never watched this Bad Santa movie.
It's Santa.
Y'all rock with this movie?
Let's tell him what you want for Christmas.
I'm on my fucking lunch break, okay?
On paper, this is an extremely
This little boy
unlikable
laughing, the little
individual,
actor.
Yet for some reason, we root for him while following his story. Anti-heroes are flawed, as are we. Their moral complexity mirrors our own, and just like us, they are
facts.
learning and growing as they move
What's this
along
little
the path
black
of life.
actor name? I
Their
don't remember his
mistakes
name,
make us
bro.
think of our mistakes, and perhaps the reason we root for their redemption is the reflection of ourselves.
Ain't the dude
rooting for our own.
Trevor
So you
from
might be
GTA
curious
5?
about the contrast between the anti-hero and the villain. one we embrace and relate to.
Bro, why the anti-hero only got a left hand, bro? Where's right hand? This discrimination. Why my dog ain't got two hands, man?
While the
This
other we
bullshit.
despise and detach from. Both are driven by selfish motivations, yet our emotional
what's that?
response differs between them. The reason for this, while not necessarily
you go.
obvious, is a relatively
Over here, look
simple
at some.
formula. The anti-hero must have a glimmer of humanity alongside a noticeable vulnerability. This is what allows the viewer
Right.
to truly connect with the character. It allows us to forgive them when they are unethical, but admire them when they are noble. It allows them to be angry, cowardly, and greedy, but also cheerful, brave, and empathetic.
Your name's Thurman. Is that you? Is your name Thurman?
Yeah,
Thurman Merman?
yeah.
Thurman Merman is a terrible name.
With relation to
Your
Jack,
parents gonna
while
get
many of
you
us
had
can't
your
relate to
ass
the
whooped
feeling of being
in
addicted
school.
to heroin for well over a decade.
Man, because
we can
if I found out a kid
certainly
named
understand
Thurman
the feeling of
Merman, I'm
sadness.
frying him.
While we may not be able to put ourselves directly in the shoes of an
God,
addict,
yeah,
we can
it's-
somewhat relate to the adversity that
Boy.
comes with it. Not to mention the
Whoever
incredible
took that
magnitude of
photo
the
for that
situation he is
stock
going through
photo,
in this
they
video.
fiended out they
How the
damn self,
response
dirty
to
ass
this very
nail.
moment is quite literally the precursor to his entire future. He is at a crossroad
damn.
moment in life, where on one side is the possibility of hope, and on the other side is the outright guarantee of despair. The long-term path he goes down will be the consequences of the short-term choices he makes, all of which have to be judged and decided on while going through the early stages of heroin withdrawal.
Oh, damn, he's on withdrawals.
You need methadone?
He having withdrawals right now? You tell me he moving like this smart and he's
Do you have medication
he's
for it? Or,
dealing with withdrawals right now? Nah, Jeff is definitely a legend.
Because I'm a fucking junkie and you guys, I can't get no method.
Oh, he's on this.
I'm going to go through withdrawal here.
Listen, I'm a junkie, bro. I respect
Where do you
Jeff.
get methadone from?
I don't get it. I get heroin.
God damn.
Heroin.
Long time, buddy.
Man, my dog really just opened it up.
Talk to me
God
about
damn.
last night. Look,
Oh,
here's the deal.
shit.
Either you're in a bad set of circumstances, or
Well, the
you
cap-
committed an armed robbery.
Well, my cap went into the roof of my mouth. That bitch hurt.
Wrong place,
Fuck.
wrong time, obviously. I didn't commit no fucking armed robbery.
All right, then let's talk about this. Let's
I don't
not
have nothing.
keep
I
up
don't
the
talk
act.
to the police, man.
I think it's in your best interest.
I don't talk to the
I don't talk
police.
to
You're
the
sitting
police.
here. Okay.
I've been through the system, buddy. I know how
I know
it
you
works.
have. I know you have,
You're
Jeff.
not my friend.
I'm not your friend.
You're trying to fucking get me. Or you're
No,
trying
I'm not trying to get
all
you.
you're trying to get is some fucking stupid ass fucking confession, and you're not gonna get one.
Jeff, I'm not going to get a confession out of you for nothing.
Exactly, because I
And
didn't
I'm
do
not
nothing.
trying to get a confession out of you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't commit no armed robbery, and y'all ain't got no fucking evidence saying I did. Let me go. All you did is find me sitting in my buddy's house because my fucking buddy's dog's going ape shit. I go outside, there are cops everywhere, and they spotlight me. They say, "Come here." I say, "What's up?" They search me. They ain't
Hang
find
on.
nothing. What's
Let
up?
me read this.
No,
before- Yes.
because I'm not gonna sign it.
You don't have to sign it. But let me read it for you.
He said no.
You don't have to sign it.
I'm not signing it.
Let me read it.
You already read it to me earlier.
I know we did, but I'm going to read it to you again.
Thanks for the coat.
You're welcome. Before we ask any questions, you must understand what your rights are. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one, a lawyer will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present,
Yo,
you still have
I
the
had
right- you
a
also have
slow
the right to
brain
stop
for a
us
minute,
anytime
so
to
I was like,
talk
why
about
did he
it.
drink the coke like this? And I forgot his shit's attached to his waist. Stupid motherfucker.
Tell me what happened last night. Plain and simple. Your side of the story.
I'm not talking to you. I'm warning you.
All right. This is what I don't
told you this
understand.
was- I told you
I
this
know,
was
but
gonna
this is
happen.
what I don't understand, Jeff. You were sitting there talking.
The cop said, all right. And Jeff's like, man, fuck it. It is what it
All of a
is.
sudden, I read that to you, and you screw it. I ain't talking to you. I want a lawyer. I don't understand that. What changed? Just in the
Because I told you what, I already told you what happened.
you didn't.
How didn't I?
You didn't tell me what happened last night.
How didn't I
But-
just tell you what?
But now you've handcuffed me, and I can't talk to you because you asked for an
I want a
attorney.
lawyer.
So okay, that's fine. But I will tell you right now, you're still on a hold for a robbery.
Man, them cops be trying to finesse.
I need a fucking lawyer because obviously I didn't do nothing. And obviously you guys know I didn't do nothing because I've been arrested for the same bullshit before and you guys don't interview me this much. So, wham bam, thank you for the coke. Put me back in the cell.
Hey, yo. Jeff is a legend. He like, man, if y'all knew I really did, so he said I didn't do anything, but if y'all knew I did, y'all wouldn't be talking to me this much. Wham, bam, thank you, man. Back in the cell. Come on, man. Jeff know what it is. He ain't stupid. My man could be high on heroin. He gonna know what it is. He peep game.
All right. I know we did this twice, but I gotta do it again every time, okay? Before I ask you
Man, they
questions,
keep interviewing him.
you understand that?
Do they think like a different dude? He got a bald head dude, a dude with hair, all
You don't
that.
have to sign anything. You understand your rights, though, right? That's all I need is a verbal yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
When's this coat gonna be here? Or is that just a fairy tale?
It's coming. He's getting there right now. He'll be here in about 2 minutes.
Man, this another tactic them police officers be using. They be trying to break you mentally because they'll have you in there for hours and hours and hours. They won't have nothing, but they just want to see if they can get you to talk by keeping you. You see, they had them in for an hour, 2 hours and a half, and then 5 hours. You spent like half a day in there already.
I have enough evidence
Like what?
of the armed robbery, okay? But, you know, if you're saying you didn't do it, you need to give me your side of the story.
I didn't do it.
Okay, well, give me your side of the story. You got, convince me. Because I got a lot of evidence. I got a lot of physical evidence.
Well, like what? Name the physical.
Well, I don't need to, why should I tell you that? I mean, you haven't been helpful to me at all.
Because I don't believe that you got any evidence.
There's only
They think because he's like a junkie that he's just gonna say
What's
something.
that?
Name
Well, why do I need to do that? You haven't helped me out at all. You give me a little bit, I give you a little bit. We go back and forth.
My man really going through withdrawals and like finessing it, like playing with the cops.
Can and will be used against me.
Sure, but anything you say here, I can also tell your parole officer that you helped me out.
That doesn't mean dick. There's no way.
Say that don't mean dick.
There's no way.
How drunk were you? Were you drunk?
No, I was pretty sober.
So you're in your right mind. You remember everything about the night, right? So you couldn't have done something not remembered. You couldn't have gone and robbed the place and not remembered?
Fuck, no.
Okay, so you would remember if you robbed the place. So I'm willing to go to the prosecutor, I'm willing to go to the parole officer and say, this guy's a good guy, he helped me out.
Hey.
I know you don't want to go back to jail, right? Back to prison.
Well, fuck. It looks like I am if and you're going to charge me with some bogus shit. You guys don't, I mean, what do you got really? I was at a buddy's
Said,
house.
looks like I am. You gonna charge me some bogus shit? Fuck it.
Swarmed the area and they
Which door-
fucking...
which door
Wait.
did you come out of?
I came out of the front door. You know what? I'm not saying myself, man. I'm done, man. Fuck this. The only reason I came up here is to get a fucking Coke.
Okay. You're not getting out.
Oh, no. I can't finish it?
You can finish it. Make it quick. I got things to do.
Butterfinger, you promised.
I didn't promise you that. I said we'd see what happens. All right? Like I said, you haven't helped me out at all. Why should I help you out? I got you a soda. That's good enough.
Jeff was released from custody just under 12 hours later.
Ain't
And
that
that takes
nothing.
us to the final and perhaps the most
12
important
hours.
component of
Man,
an
spent like a
anti-hero,
whole day in
the
jail.
conclusion, which unfortunately in this particular case is unknown. The final outcome of this story will vary depending on the source. Some with a happy ending, others a cautionary tale. One legend has it that Jeff got clean soon after his release and now works in the corporate marketing team for Coca-Cola, while another states that he was picked up the day after for the same charge and is now facing down a 15-year sentence in Georgia State Prison. If we go by the Hollywood formula,
There's no way.
anti-heroes' actions throughout the course of their life are so drastic and single-minded that they only ever lead to salvation.
This is definitely
or
Trevor from
destruction, and their
GTA
final
5.
decision is always dictated by what they have learned and how they have changed throughout the course of the story. The paradox here is that we don't even need the theme of imprisonment to mold the outcome of this particular story, as the theme of addiction is more than enough. Whether he goes to prison or not, Jeff will either manage to get clean and rebuild his life, or he won't. He is headed for salvation or destruction no matter what. And that single concept can perhaps define Jeff as an anti-hero.
And this
His
narrator
outcome is a
talking.
mystery. But either way it goes, it most certainly conforms to the anti-hero's ending.
WV.
Santa!
Yeah.
You're bringing my present early?
No.
But I never told you what I wanted.
Oh, it's just a clip from the movie. Oh, okay. Shout out to JCS, man. It's a W vid. Yeah, Jeff a legend. Real talk. He knew how to handle himself. Like I said, most people, they be afraid to ask for a lawyer, just tell them they're not gonna say nothing because they think that means guilt. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jeff that even though he was going through withdrawals, bro, like you gotta think like he's like jittery. You could tell how he was moving. He wasn't fully there, and he was still there enough to know not to say shit. Let me know if you got any other videos you want me to do. Let me know in the comments, social media. I read everything. Hey, YouTube. Love y'all. Peace.